Hello guys, this is Diaz and welcome to my analysis and closer look almost of the Series 10 trailer that was at the end of The Return of Dr. Mazurko, the last Christmas special that was aired a couple of days ago. So there's one thing that I really get in this trailer. I feel like the fun has came back. And well, the fun as well as some of the beautiful set pieces that they've got, like the one of the Victorian London is brilliant, and it definitely looks like it's got a bigger budget, and maybe like from they didn't do a series last year, so maybe it's kind of came in with that to make a a bigger budget for this one, and maybe for future ones as well. Uh, the They seem to also go to a lot of planets, which is obviously very good, and well, they do spend an awful long time in Earth, especially in Series 9. They spent so much time in Earth or in the past because it was cheaper and because of the budget. And I've definitely love to see loads of planets because I think that's one of the key points about Doctor Who is that they can go anywhere that they want to and they don't just stay in Earth or travel in time. They travel through everything, and they can go anywhere, and I think that's great. There's the tagline that is the universe anew. Now I didn't really know what this meant, but I had a quick Google of it, and it says that uh, they're kind of making it into a new light. So they're moving into a new era of Doctor Who almost, and they're trying to make it go back to David Tennant's time as the Doctor, and they're trying to basically say that we're starting over again. May have had some bad episodes in the past, but now we've got better episodes, which is definitely what everybody wants. There's a few shots of Bill in this, and there's a scene, not a scene, but there's a snippet of her saying to the Doctor in the TARDIS, he goes, "It looks like and the Doctor says, spaceship, and she says, kitchen, which, yeah, she's going to be the person that kind of asks questions, and there's also a bit of a scene bit when she asks a lot of questions as well. Um, and you like not a scene bit, but from the reveal trailer that they were definitely reveal of the companion that they were definitely she was definitely going to be the person that was going to and ask questions for other people that don't understand Doctor Who, and that's also why they're going back into David Tennant era, because some people now, if you've noticed that you kind of have to know everything about Doctor Who, and I think some of my friends don't exactly understand what I'm talking about when I talk about all these planets and these things. When I've watched Doctor Who since I was very little, and I know it all in my head. I have episode names, titles. I have cast members, directors, writers, all in my head. You know, and it's very hard to learn that coming into a new series and being a first-time watcher. So I think that making them one of the characters a audience character, I suppose. There's some scavenger suits that we see Bill, the Doctor, and Nardole wear, and these are as I've said, these are either pirates or they are scavenger suits that are there for maybe a waste disposal type thing. They remind me a bit from the ones from the Journey of the Centre of the TARDIS, so it could be along those lines. And it also links to the man that we see saying, "Are you crazy?" And the Doctor goes, "No, that's just a normal thing," or something like that. I can't actually remember, but I'll probably write it down if I have got it wrong, and I probably have. And he's also wearing the same costume, so I think they came aboard the ship and they became one of the crew members. Again, they still look like pirates. There's some other villains that we see. So there's Daleks again. There is a picture of this woman who looks like she's been drowned almost, and she's came back from the dead. And that looks like the scary episode. I don't know where I've seen it before, but I've seen something when a ghost comes back, and they're like wet. I think it was probably something that my mom watched once, and they're like dripping wet. I don't know what it was, but he looks like that, and she has got one hell of a scream. So interesting. Some other episode villains are said to be a snake. living in the Thames, which also seems to be from that Victorian episode I talked about earlier, and emoji robots. Now, these things look actually quite cute. I just think it's funny. Especially in the actual trailer, they kind of move their shoulders, so their shoulders go, and I think that's cool as well. Apparently they hug people, and that person dies, and I just think they're quite funny. But they are from the episode. Well, it's the same writer that wrote The Forest in the Night, which really wasn't received too well by most people. And Nardole is also going to be in these in the next series, which is okay. I think he owes the Doctor a grave debt, and he talks about at the end of Doctor Mysterio about being the Doctor's support almost, and to really help him. A couple of other things I just wanted to say. One, this trailer looks amazing. You know, there's tons of other shots, and there seems to be more action this year. Seems to be more episodes that are based on different things, and I've had a look at episode titles and things like that. They have revealed very, very little from it, and I think that's a good thing. But I'm very looking forward to this. I think that Bill is going to be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing companion. Probably not everyone's favourite, but I think she's going to be pretty good. I think Series 10 is going to be pretty good, and I hope it is, as Stephen Moffat is his last series. I do think I hope it's going to be brilliant, because Stephen Moffat does have very good ideas. There's been episode rumours of Woodlice, and I think there's some rumours that episode 2 is going to be episode 3 is going to be emoji robots. Episode 2 is going to be the snake in the river, in the Thames, and episode 4 is going to be a woodlice that is large. So yeah, I had a look at some news articles last night, and there seems to be a lot of stuff about the woodlice, especially being a very big episode. So I'm not really quite sure about the woodlice theory. I don't think there's any pictures of them either. So I think that's about it, really. A lot of the shots come quite quickly across the screen, and then they disappear really quickly, and it's quite hard to be able to pick that up. But I think each shot of this is actually going to get scrutinised extremely, as we haven't had any Doctor Who for a year, and I've watched the trailer about 8 times to see what I could find, and I'm definitely looking forward to this episode. I'm definitely looking forward to the new series. It's been revealed that it will come back in the spring, and I think Peter Capaldi said April time. So we don't, but it'll be on a Saturday. We don't know what Saturday, so get figuring out. So thank you guys for watching. This has been DAJ Studios. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you make sure to give it a like. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my review for Dr. Mysterlico, or Mysterico, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call him. Thank you guys for watching. This has been DAJ Studios. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you make sure to give it a like. I do loads of other Doctor Who videos. If you want to subscribe and turn on notifications and all that stuff. Goodbye.